Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Good Sports was recorded live on Saturday, December 13th. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I'm Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can ice skate on their outdoor pavilion or their indoor ice rink. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th straight year covering sports in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature an interview with the Chiefs' Ron Parker and analyze whether Alex Smith deserves elite quarterback status, and that's in our Chiefs Report, which is presented by the American Indian Center of the Great Plains. In our Hockey Report, presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the Winter Classic hockey tournaments that are actually, one of them's going on right now, and public skating sessions that are set up for December on the Outdoor Ice Pavilion. In our College Sports Report, which is presented by the Surplus Exchange, we discuss whether KU has what it takes to make it to the Final Four. We also discuss the inexperience of MU and their brand new coach and analyze how added depth will help K-State this season. Now, you can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. Now, I also want to mention that you can now get a free subscription to the digital version of KC Sports and Fitness magazine. All you have to do is email your name, your email address, cell phone number, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. That's subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Then watch your email for the next issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness. And now joining us here at the Kansas City Ice Rink is Dean Nelson, who is the general manager of the Ice Center. He's in charge of the hockey programs here at KCIC, and he's also involved in many ways in the KC Stars youth hockey organization that calls the Kansas City Ice Center home. Welcome, Dean. Thank you for hosting us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Steve, for having me. I appreciate it.
So you're about halfway through the hockey season now,
Yep.
Approximately. How are things going here at the rink?
Going great. We have our first Winter Classic this weekend, so we have the Bantam teams in town. So we have teams from the St. Louis area. We have teams from Des Moines and Lincoln. Then we have also a couple teams, I think, from Northwest Arkansas and maybe in Tulsa. So we have some teams in town. They come from far away. The Winter Classic is really cool because they get to play outdoor games. So, we have the Outdoor Ice Pavilion. So each team is guaranteed 2 games on the outdoor rink, which is really exciting for the kids and all the fans and stuff. So we are in charge of ice maintenance. You mentioned some of the things I was helping out with, as well as this weekend we're in charge of the ice maintenance. Outside is a little bit warmer than normal. But, we're about midpoint of the hockey season already, so it's just flying by. It's just been great.
Well, I was watching, as I was setting up, there were 4 different teams, 2 games. The fans were great. The fans were very positive. It was a great experience to watch that, to watch the kids play. The kids were playing out there, and it was a fast-paced game, and the games were close. And it was just just an enjoyable experience as a fan of hockey to watch that.
Yeah, these kids that are playing this weekend are the Bantam age, so they're 13 and 14 years old. So by now they're travel. So by now they're the A teams or the AA teams they play on. They're pretty darn good, and they're pretty quick, and they're big, and they're physical, and so it's always nice nice to come on down to the rink and see that type of hockey that you can get into here at the Kansas City Ice Center with the Kansas City Stars. And then in about 2 weeks, we'll have our littlest kids, which are the Squirts, which are the 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. So that will be great, too. So, I mean, really the hockey programs are up and running here at Kansas City Ice Center, all the way from the little kids, our Learn to Play Hockey, all the way up to the high school kids with Coach Emmons and the KC Jets.
Right. Well, Bantams is a tough age because some of the boys' voices are still up here,
right,
and some of the boys' voices are down here. I was in the locker room next to the locker room that the kids were in, and that has to do with their size and all that. But
yep,
it was great competition and exciting stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got your other Winter Classics that are coming up. Obviously, people can come out and watch this one, but of course it's already happened by the time we're on. But you've got your other Winter Classics. Tell us about the other two that are
if they want
to
come over the holidays, I mean, it's great because during the holidays, the 26th, 27th, and 28th, the weekend right after Christmas, we have the Squirts out here, and that's a Winter Classic for them. And then in February, I believe it's February 14th through the 16th, President's Day weekend, we'll have the Pee-wees, and that's in the middle. So those are the 11, 12-year-olds. So we'll have those tournaments going on, and it will be excellent chance for you to come on down. There's no cost to get in to watch the games, and especially around the holidays, you're looking something to do with the family. You can come down and take in like a public skate like we're having today. Our weekend public skates, you just go to our website and see when our public skates are. Those are all in the outdoor pavilion, so those are still up and running. Especially through the holidays, we got great afternoon public skates or nighttime public skates during the week when your kids are out of school.
Right.
And all you got to do is go on to kcicecenter.com, check out that on our website, and check out all of our public skate times.
Yeah, wear them out. Send them out here and wear them out. Get them outside. Get them skating outside and having fun, racing each other around the ice. And, definitely wear them out. Now, you also have U8 Jamboree that's coming up towards the end of the season as well. That's sort of a Winter Classic-y type of thing.
It really is,
little guys.
It really is, and we had it last year, and it was great because at the end of the year, end of February, first week in March, that outdoor ice is still up and running, and we have the little kids, the U8 kids that come in at their levels, and they play half-ice games, so we can have 2 games going on at one time, which is really neat. So if you're looking to, come out and watch the little kids, or if you have a young kid out there that just wants to come out and see if he likes to watch the game of hockey, maybe he's 4 or 5 or 6, if you bring him out during that Mite Jamboree, we call it, or U8 Jamboree, I think it's February 28th through March 2nd. If you bring them out that weekend and they watch the little kids, they might get interested in the game of hockey, and then you can put them right into our Learn to Play Hockey program. For sure.
So we'll segue into that, your Learn to Play Hockey program. It's something that you guys do on a regular basis. Every Saturday, you're out here with the little guys who are learning to not only skate but handle the puck. Fill us in on the Learn to Play Hockey.
Right. Well, the deal is we had Try Hockey for free about I would say a month ago. We had Try Hockey for free, and so what we did was we had 79 kids come to that Try Hockey for free, and what we did is about 30 of them moved into our Learn to Play Hockey class. So it was awesome. We currently roll every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, Learn to Play Hockey, and it goes from 8 to 8:45. It's an 8-week session. And what they do is they come on, and what they'll do is they'll register for 8 weeks at a time, and they'll come in and learn to play hockey. So we have each category: rookies with no experience, the middle level, and then the highest level. We have all stars, and then the middle level is the little stars. So we take them right from no experience all the way right up through the a game of hockey.
And what do they need equipment-wise for something like that?
They just really need a helmet, to come on out and start. We will have the rest of the equipment here for them. And, they can rent it from us or they can use it. But you want to maybe start piecing it together once your kid finds out that he wants to play hockey. At first it's a pretty big expenditure to go out and get all new stuff. 2 weeks later, he doesn't like it. I tell you what, he gets out there and we pat him up. He can fall down. He's going to love the game.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you completely. And you turn that about every 8 weeks or so, right? Is 8 weeks or 6 weeks for that?
Yeah, it's every 8 weeks. The Learn to Skate programs go every 6 weeks,
okay,
but the Learn to Play Hockey goes every 8 weeks.
Okay.
So it's just awesome. They go every 8 weeks. What they do is they usually get into it for the first 8 weeks, and if they're new, they're just learning how to skate. They're getting the stick in their hands. They're chasing pucks around. And by the second or third session, usually it takes you a couple. By the second or third session, they're playing the game of hockey.
Ready,
so that's the goal, really, is to get them into the Kansas City Stars organization,
right,
and really for them, too, to enjoy the great game of hockey that lasts for a lifetime.
Right, and they get passes to the public skates that you have going on so they can come and work on their skating even more.
Yep, during Learn to Play Hockey, they get a pass of 8 free skates.
Oh, that's
so they can
great.
come to public skate, or like if we have a stick and puck or something, they can come down to that, and we give them 8 chances to get back on the ice and experience that on their own, because, you can only listen to a coach so long, and me knowing that, being in coaching, the little kids as they go, what they'll have to do is they'll have to come out on their own and practice a little bit, and that's really where they learn the stopping, the turning, frontwards, backwards, things like that.
Right. Now, don't you have another Learn to Play Hockey for Free that's coming up in February or something like that? Doesn't USA Hockey do something like that in
They
February?
will do another one in February. It's Hockey Day Across America.
Okay.
It'll probably be in the early February. I want to say it's scheduled for February 10th, but I'm not positive on the date right now.
Okay. And then we also want to mention, before we wrap up this segment, the Learn to Skate program, which actually is going on right now, isn't it? Behind me, we've got some of the younger kids. Behind you, we've got some of the adults. So Learn to Skate goes from the little guy to, if you're an adult and you want to get started, you can do that.
And we have, with the growing amount of hockey and ice skating around here, we have had more adults take up the skating. So it's been awesome. I mean, I have the adults that come in and they want to learn how to skate so they can enjoy it with their family. Because maybe their little daughter or son is learning how to skate, and then they want to go ahead and they want to learn how to skate. So when they come out at the holiday time for that public skate, then we're ready to go.
Right. Well, I remember I ran a hockey group for about 10-plus years, and there were a number of dads and moms that said, their kids were involved in hockey and they'd never done it, but they wanted to come out and play, and they were part of our organization, part of our group that did that, and it allowed them to work on their skills. And it was just really great. It was great to see, the enthusiasm move on to the adults. Normally it's Dad did this, and now Junior does this, but it was the other way around.
Yeah, we really say it's from ages 3 to 103. That's really, we really think that you're not too old or too young to start the game of hockey or just to learn how to skate.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick break. You are watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We are coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We will be right back. Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor ice pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for a class or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free 30-minute massage with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make your appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence and take advantage of the Pro Shop Holiday Sale. Visit the Winterstone Pro Shop at 17101 East Kentucky Road in Independence. Find them online at winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Are the Chiefs' playoff possibilities in peril? Does KU have what it takes to get to the Final Four? Find out in this month's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KC Ice Center Hockey Report, the Youth Soccer Report, the U.S. Army Top Performers, and the American Indian Center of the Great Plains Chiefs Report. KC Sports wishes everyone a happy holidays. And remember, our magazine is always free, so pick one up today. Visit Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe and get a free nutrition consultation plus save 25% on your next purchase. Max Muscle Sports Nutrition is located at 15253 West 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob near Starbucks. So stop in today and save 25% on your next purchase and visit maxmusclekansascity.com. Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at the Kansas City Ice Center located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can ice skate on their outdoor pavilion or their indoor ice rink. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our Youth Soccer Report. This month, we feature a story on the Kansas Youth Soccer Association. You can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and right here at the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up on December 17th, we'll be out at the Eye Care Primary Care Clinic located at 550 Rush Creek Parkway near Liberty Hospital. And on December 20th, we'll be at Max Muscle in Olathe. Max Muscle is located on the southwest corner of 135th Street in Black Bob by Starbucks. And in January, we'll be back out here at the Kansas City Ice Center. And, of course, the KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. Now, if you have a business and you're interested in having us come out to do a show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, we are back here at the Kansas City Ice Center, and we're talking with Dean Nelson, who is the general manager at the Ice Center. And, Dean, lots of things going on today. You've got your Winter Classic tournament going on. Let's give a little background on why it has the name Winter Classic, because there's, something special that goes on in the NHL.
Well, the NHL does a Winter Classic usually on the first of the year. I believe it's New Year's Day, and they always had an outdoor game. And last year, I believe they moved it to, 5 or 6 outdoor games around. They called it a Stadium Series.
Yeah.
So what they were doing were playing outdoor games, and they were packing an outdoor stadium like Wrigley or Yankee Stadium or something. And they were putting large amount of fans in there, and then the players, not only do the fans love being outside watching hockey like that, it just gives it that outdoor ice feeling that you grow up with, that we did in the North.
Right.
So we have that opportunity here with our outdoor pavilion. So we have an outdoor ice pavilion here that we have all of our public skates on, as well as our hockey programs run out there. All of our adult leagues even have games out there. So when they're out on the outdoor rink, even though it could be a little chilly or like today a little warm, you play with those conditions outside, and it's just an extra added kind of I would say euphoria or high you get from playing outside. So what we decided to do 2 years ago was the Kansas City Stars, in conjunction with the Kansas City Ice Center, started having their own tournaments, and we said, you know what, if we're going to be playing outdoors, what better deal than Winter Classic? So we have that Winter Classic for Bantams going on right now with about 15 teams down here this weekend, which is not only great for the Kansas City Ice Center, youth hockey in Kansas City, but, for the surrounding communities like Shawnee to have, all these kids in town and for the businesses to be able to flourish.
Absolutely, yeah. And we should mention that the outdoor pavilion is an official full-size NHL rink. But it also is set up in a way that is very fan-friendly, because you have seats that go all the way around it, but you also have the warmth that's nearby as well.
Yeah, it's a fully covered pavilion. So a lot of times when you go out there, you'll see an ice rink, maybe an outdoor rink that doesn't have a cover on it, which, then you have the elements of rain or wind, or, this one is a full-size NHL arena covered by a pavilion with some stands, with some bar rail seats, with some heaters, with a nice big fireplace. So it just gives you that ambiance of being outside skating, and especially around the holidays, to see maybe a couple snowflakes hopefully here pretty soon. You can go outdoor skating at our pavilion, and we do have a ton of times around the Christmas time. Christmas to New Year's, when kids are out of school, we'll have all kinds of open skates outside. So really just go ahead and go down to our website, kcicenter.com. or call us down here at the rink, 913-441-3033, and ask us the times for our public skates.
Yeah, for sure. I know you have them, and you marketed this on the ad that you run in KC Sports. You got them on Friday night. You have them on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon as well.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's every Friday night, 8 to 10, which is nice. You get the lights out there. Saturday night, 8 to 10. Then we have 2 afternoon, 12:45 to 2:45 on Saturdays, and 1 to 3 on Sundays. So, those are pretty standard. But during the holidays, we add in a bunch more,
Sure.
because we just have that, families want to get together, and that's kind of what we have going on here today is our Learn to Skate program. We have people that are learning how to skate. They come as families. They come as individuals. So you're never too young or too old. We always say, we'll take you in to teach you how to skate, and then you can come down for your own recreation.
Yeah, I loved it. While I was setting up, I was able to watch some of the adults, and they're working on their swivels and things like that, skating backwards and forwards, and it was just great to see them out there doing that for sure. So what does it cost for the public skating session?
Sure, the public skate is $11, so it's $8 to skate, and then it's $3 if you need a rental. So it's $11
Gotcha.
For the total package. And it's usually 2-hour sessions.
Right.
So if you come at the beginning, all I can handle skating, and I've skated for a long time, is probably about an hour, and I've had about enough. But you get a hot cocoa or something, and you come inside to warm up if it's too cold out. It's a 2-hour session, and it's $11 is your total.
Sure. And the other thing that you guys offer, especially with both ice surfaces, is parties for kids.
We do. We have 2 going on today during our public skate. So
Yeah.
we take 2 birthday parties a day. We have scout skates where we have different scout troops come down and they get a discounted price, as well as we have those birthday party packages. That all that information is online at kcicecenter.com. You can go on there and click birthday parties or click private parties, and you can always give us a call down here at the rink as well, and we can answer those questions for you.
We're talking with Dean Nelson, who is the general manager here at the Kansas City Ice Center. He also is a coach for a Squirt AA team. Is that right? The Big Red, right? The Big Red. So how are the Big Red doing, Coach?
Big Red's doing good. We were in Rochester, Minnesota last week, so it was a nice
little
weekend.
You went home.
I went home for a tournament, and all my family went to Florida for the weekend, so I
didn't even hang around for you.
I know how much I'm loved back at home, but I got to see a lot of good friends and a lot of good. Some of my family stayed, but Big Red Squirt AA. We were 2-1-1 up there. We played against some very tough northern teams. We played Rochester one game and had a 1-0 victory over them on a shootout goal by one of our kids. So it was a great time. You know what? Win or loss or tie up there, it just gives them the flavor. Our kids down here in Kansas City, it gives them that Minnesota flavor. We went to the Graham Arena in Rochester and has four rinks in one facility.
Wow. So
it's really neat. There's 2 of them that are like stadium-style setups that their high schools play at. All the kids got to take in the Lourdes High School game against St. Cloud Cathedral, which was a big game for them. It's on their schedule, 4-3 in overtime. The band was playing, and I tell you, my kids were like a kid in a candy store. I mean, they loved the game, and they really loved the atmosphere that hockey brings up in Minnesota. Yeah. So, anything we can do with our kids to get them that little bit of flavor, and then we succeeded a little bit as well, which was great.
Well, I was talking to my son through text last night. He's a play-by-play announcer for a team in Dubuque, Iowa, and he was coming back from Lincoln. And so he's on the bus at midnight. And I'm texting him, and I'm telling him these stories about going to the arena in St. Louis and seeing Jacques Plante play and seeing Glenn Hall play and the fact that every time the Blues scored a goal, they'd get up and sing. And he texts me back, and he says, that gave me chills.
Yeah.
And I said, it was real easy to fall in love with hockey.
Right.
So it's just really cool. You're providing that same kind of experience for the kids that you have traveling with you, and it just makes them love the game even more.
We are, and it's a team effort down here. Kansas City Ice Center, I'm very fortunate to have some of the employees that work for me, and then some of the coaches in the system, Jeff Moosoff, Gary Emmons, Eric Schmitz, Mike Backley. A lot of these guys, they might not have Minnesota roots, but they have deep hockey roots,
right,
which can come from anywhere if you have that passion for hockey. Mm-hmm. It's a totally different deal than any other sport that I've known, and I've played almost all the sports out there that little kids play or as a young adult, and hockey just sticks with you. It's just something different about putting on all the gear, putting the helmet on, lacing them up and getting out there on the ice and succeeding on like you said, a small blade. One day you were saying how amazing it is to be able to skate. Just that alone, to be able to do the things that these guys do with the puck and do with their skill is just awesome.
Yeah, and the equipment's a lot of fun to wear, too. You just had a goalie walk behind you who's wearing the big pads, and just the fact that, they have the skill to be able to move around on the ice and do that, it's just a blast. It is totally a blast. Now, you've got, obviously the youth hockey. The Stars have been playing today, which is the youth hockey. The Jets, you said, are out of town. They're the high school kids. And you've even got adult, and the adults can get.
We do. We have adult leagues for almost anyone out there. We're right in the middle of our year round. We're right in the middle of our season, so it's kind of hard to get in and jump on a team now. But if you're seeing this and you say, hey, you know what, I have I'm a novice skater or I'm an experienced skater, we could probably try to get you in the next half of this session, which is the winter session, or for sure get you into our spring-summer session. So we have a CD league, they call it, which is the some of the older guys or the non-experienced guys. We have a B league and we have an open division that, is really any skill level, and they come in as teams or individuals. So if you're out there and you're looking at playing adult hockey, really Kansas City Ice Center is your, we really want to be your one-stop shopping. We call it around the holidays here, but we're really your one-stop hockey center.
Right, yeah. So give us, we've only got, about a half a minute or so, but give us the Learn to Play Hockey schedule again. When's the next time people can sign up?
We start another session January 17th, Learn to Play Hockey, so it's just right around the corner. They roll every 8 weeks, and I believe January 19th is the Learn to Skate, I think, the next session. I want to say it's January 19th, but you can go to our website, kcicecenter.com, and check out all those programs.
Yeah, great website. You can find out all the information there. They've got everything loaded up on that website so that parents, any questions you have, you can find it out there. Or you can call 913-441-3033. Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve.
That'll do it for today's show. My thanks to our host for the show, the KC Ice Center, and, of course, our guest, the KC Ice Center General Manager, Dean Nelson. Happy holidays, by the way,
you
Dean.
too, Steve.
Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, and check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over KC, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Right now, with your coupon from KC Sports Magazine, 2 players can play for just $45. Some conditions apply. For more details, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com. And for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. Kansas City Sports and Fitness welcomes the American Indian Center of the Great Plains as our new sponsor of the Chiefs Report. The American Indian Center of the Great Plains is located inside the Loretto at 1111 West 39th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. For more information on the American Indian Center of the Great Plains or to book the Loretto for an event, call 816-888-4877. That's 816-888-4877. Do you spend every waking hour searching for prescription painkillers, heroin, or opiate drugs? Do pain pills control your life? Is there a real risk of losing your job, your family, everything? iCare can help with the devastation of addiction. Call iCare at 816-875-4325. That's 816-875-4325. Or visit iCarePrimaryCare.com for more information. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army. One of the world's top golf club fitters is right here in Kansas City. GolfMD in Lenexa has been helping KC golfers for over 15 years by offering expert service at discount prices. Visit GolfMD for all your club repairs. They do regripping, reshafting, and lie, loft, and shaft frequency analysis. Plus, GolfMD can fit you in your existing clubs or create custom clubs for you too. And GolfMD also offers computerized swing analysis and launch monitor testing. Visit golf-md.com or call 913-663-5050. Are the Chiefs' playoff possibilities in peril? Does KU have what it takes to get to the Final Four? Find out in this month's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KC Ice Center Hockey Report, the Youth Soccer Report, the U.S. Army Top Performers, and the American Indian Center of the Great Plains Chiefs Report. KC Sports wishes everyone a happy holidays. And remember, our magazine is always free, so pick one up today. KC North Spine and Joint Center is the only full-body active release provider north of the river. For sports injuries, foot, shoulder, knee, or hip issues, call Dr. Hildebrand at KC North Spine and Joint Center at 816-584-0413 or visit kcnorthsjc.com. Come have Sunday brunch at Pinstripes in Overland Park. Every Sunday from 10 to 2, Pinstripes serves a Sunday brunch featuring prime rib, made-to-order omelets, fresh seafood, desserts, and more. For more information, visit pinstripes.com. Call 913-681-2255 or stop by at 13500 Knoll in Overland Park. Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel